so dope.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. How are you doing tonight, KFARR?
I am absolutely terrific. A little more sunburnt than I'd like to be, but
It happens. It happens. The sun does that to you. You must have been outside.
we were building a gazebo at the campground for like 7 hours.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
A little
just in the
community
sun.
service in your spare time.
Yeah, no big
I like to
deal. No
see
big
it.
deal. I got pizza out of it. They made me eat pepperoni and pineapple.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Wouldn't be my
No,
first
it's not.
choice.
I ate worse combinations in the Navy, so I just folded two pieces together and just closed my eyes. That
I've
way I
got
couldn't see
a
the pineapple.
white peach and strawberry hard seltzer tonight. That's what I will be drinking. I do have to work in the morning. So this is a Monday show, which is unusual for us. I don't know if we've ever done a show on Monday before. Maybe we have.
Ed, I see you. I see you on the tripod and on Restream.
I see Ed too.
So
That's
how you
amazing.
doing?
I think maybe Ed's account is fixed.
So I think what
amazing.
happened was, I don't know if you saw my community post the other day. They switched it so everybody's their like at thing. They're like
Yeah, I don't
Twitter
understand
handle
the difference.
basically. Yeah, they switched it to that. So I think by them screwing up, it fixed it on our end. So good for us.
Oh,
But
nice.
normally people have like their email or their actual name as their like handle.
Oh,
People that aren't like
I think I'm just KTZed
creators.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm KFARR Reacts. I changed mine
I
a
don't-
long time ago.
Yeah, I don't think it makes a difference for me. So it is Monday, and the reason we're here Monday is because Friday is the 4th of July, and I'm going to be busy watching fireworks, so I cannot be doing a Booze and Body Cam show. Sorry.
I might be streaming on Friday because apparently my neighborhood, Mrs. KFARR keeps texting me or yelling at me, was that a firework? Was that a firework? Because apparently in my neighborhood, they like to shoot off one firework at like 11:30 at night. Like it's Hanukkah, like for like the last 10 days.
Yeah, they do that here too. Just randomly, the 2 weeks leading up to 4th of July and New Year's for some reason too. Just random fireworks for a week, just every now and again. So could be gunshots, not sure. Probably fireworks.
I sleep right through it either way.
There you go. So one thing I wanted to talk about before we get started with the body cam videos is you've heard of the Idaho 4 case, the 4 college students that got murdered at in Idaho in 2022. You know what I'm talking about?
See.
Yes, that guy, Brian Koberger, who was going to go, his trial was supposed to start in August, and he signed a paper today saying that he plans to plead guilty on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, if everything goes like it's supposed to go, we should have that case cleared and justice for that family, which this just happened like an hour ago. So that's why I wanted to talk about it right now. I probably, if we didn't have a Booze and Body Cam scheduled, I probably would have hit the live button and just followed the news coverage on that. But that's a pretty big deal in the true crime community. So we're glad that that case is going to have some resolution for those families. Anything you want to talk about before we get started?
For the moderators in chat, I don't know how many of you were there. If you see Granite Beast, if you see Georgia Transparency, if you see Broken System, actually disregard the Broken System, Broken Trust. Don't want the I don't want the fake one blocked. Unless they come in with a I'm sorry, KFARR. Just give them a timeout for like 30 minutes. Which is 1.8K seconds, I found out from timing Granite Beast out earlier.
Nice. Good to know.
That is all.
We'll just get started on the body cams. We have some good ones lined up today. These are every single one of them tonight's from Weapons. I don't know if he's here or not. I haven't seen him yet.
I think I saw him earlier.
He is definitely providing for our show tonight. This first one says she thought punching a cop would save her husband. I'm not sure
who thinks that.
I do.
Like, who thinks that?
Apparently, this bitch. I don't know.
Well, that's like the people from Rockford, where they're like, we're going to get arrested. Let's all 4 of us fight this female officer. What could go wrong? as they're in their front yard. Like, where are you going to run? They already know where you live.
Yeah, that didn't work out well either. So let's see how it works out for this lady.
Down to the river.
Ma'am.
I am telling you.
You're going to get your...
dead in the river right now. You're going to all be dead. My husband's dead. I don't...
Stop yelling. Where was he supposed to...
Stop, you motherfuckers. Pricks.
Cops in Ohio received a panicked call from a woman whose husband...
I would just like to say, of course it's Ohio. Of course it's Ohio.
I blame myself, honestly. I blame myself. It's followed me. But didn't she just say
after losing his job,
dead?
had left the house.
She said her husband is dead in the river.
But she thought punching a cop would save her husband.
I guess.
What
they
kind
were
of logic is
distracted
this?
by that.
Ohio people, what are you going to do?
And his GPS location was now appearing in the middle of the river. Fearing the worst, the woman urged cops to come and help her find him.
Hi.
Down to the river.
Ma'am, stop.
I just want to make sure I got this straight. She didn't see her husband's car like go in the river or anything.
Nope.
Just his GPS is showing that his car, like GPS is never wrong.
Which could mean anything. This guy could be losing his job and then going to play Pokemon Go by the river.
Yeah.
And that's just where his GPS is at now, is down by the river. With Dirty
GPS
Mike in
is
the
not as accurate as you think it is. It's just,
Yeah, no, and I don't know.
if you're
I don't know.
moving.
Yeah, I don't know what city this is necessarily to see like what river it is. Some rivers aren't necessarily that wide.
Funny story. I was researching a murder case today, as one does, and the last place that these people were seen was at like a restaurant on the Menominee River. The
Good.
Menominee River.
I was waiting.
since
I was
then-
waiting for that. I'm like,
Yeah,
how is
ever
this going to
since
tie
then.
in?
Yeah. Just I was watching this documentary and singing Menominee. Do 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 do.
I started whistling that. This morning.
That's what she said. Sorry about that.
Ma'am, I can't help you if I don't get information. Okay, calm down, cooler heads. 61. The female's now driving off. Wants me to meet her wherever she's going. If you can try to call her back and tell her to stop so we can get more info.
She's just blowing through red lights. Oh. Holy cow.
Yeah, like legit. I thought she was turning right.
You can't. What are you doing?
Can you please go down to the river?
We are, but you can't be driving like that.
Please go down right now.
If you cause a crash, though,
I am telling you.
you're gonna get yourself.
Dead in the river right now. You're gonna all be dead. I have all the police here. I'm trying to get them to go to see if Peter's in the river.
We're
they're
trying.
not
Give
even
us a
going
minute,
down there.
okay?
You can't be driving like that.
This is my husband's location right now. Okay?
It's not in the water.
He was in the middle of the water. You need to go down. Someone go down there right
It
now. I will swear to
updated.
God in my car. I swear to God.
The
I will-
GPS updated. He's just like at some business on the shore somewhere, or somewhere on the shore. Oh, I wonder if he's at like his girlfriend's house. That'd be great.
Like, this is my thing. She said he lost his job. He's probably like, I'm going to go look into the water, think about what I want to do next. And he
Look
wants
at
his
fish,
bitchable wife to leave him alone. And she's like, we got to bring all the cops to bug him right now. Or
Yeah,
else.
He's probably just down by the water looking at fish.
Yeah, just like, man, it's
next life choices.
it's quiet without my wife. Maybe I should spend more time here. And then she brings the entire police department to your chill spot.
Oh man.
And right here. But go down there right now.
I am going now.
Go right now.
Now.
Go down there right now, please. Oh my God. God, it's a big deal, okay? Okay, can I pull up?
No.
Okay, now he's moving. Can you see? He's right there. Please, now he's moving, okay?
Okay.
You don't understand, man. I was just worried about his life. He said it was in the middle of the river. He just quit his job 4 hours ago. And we have 3 little kids. He's very scared. And when I saw that, he said he was meeting with his coworker to try to get him to come. And he-
Anybody tried calling him?
If I was one of these officers, I would say, hey, Steve, you stay here with her. I'm going to go down by the river. And if I found that dude, I would just chill down there and be like, yeah, I would be hiding down here too. But yeah, it's a lot different. I thought he got fired. No, my man quit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it sounds like
he's got something going on.
He's fine. He's fine.
It is my tennis ball.
I'm guessing 100% this guy's fine.
Secretary. When I saw it in the middle of the river, I was really scared for him. Nothing is wrong with me.
And we're not faulting, we're not taking anything away from this, but you cannot be running red lights.
Okay, I get it.
Because what if somebody hits you and you get into a really bad accident?
I get it. But if my husband's dead, I don't
Stop yelling!
Oh my God.
I understand you're upset. You do not need to cause a scene.
Where was he supposed to go? Where was he supposed to go?
Fuck up, you motherfuckers. Pricks.
Where's your license at? Because you're about to be the
Fucking have
same.
my license on me, okay? Fucking take me in, for God's sakes! Fucking
Okay, absolutely not. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Well, that's not what you want to do when you're trying to save your husband's life from being in the river. She just punched the cop. I mean, it was a weak punch, but it was still a punch.
Like, that's not going to get anyone to leave you alone. That's just going to escalate the situation.
No, and I imagine if she's upset and she's hitting people, I would think she's probably hitting her husband too. And he's probably down by the river to get away from her because she was pissed that he quit his job. He was probably miserable at his job and he wanted to get away from there and knew she would be pissed. So he's hiding from her.
So there is another thing that somebody said in the chat that could be going on. He could be having a Brokeback Mountain moment. That's what the chat said, not me.
Could be. You're the one that read it.
I didn't even want to read it. I was going to make you read it.
I wouldn't have.
You're not getting my tennis ball.
36, we're gonna have that female detained. She just hit me.
What is your problem? We're trying to help you.
You weren't listening to me.
You weren't talking.
I was.
We told you to stop.
I told
You wouldn't
you
stop.
over there. I said, please go to the river.
What do you think he's doing? He's down there. He's looking.
You guys are the biggest assholes I've ever met in my life.
Sit down.
We're looking for a male by the name of Peter Winovich.
Hey, Peter.
His, I don't know. I don't think so. His wife is freaking out. Apparently his phone is pinging down here somewhere.
After a long search, officers were able to track down her husband alive and well. But they have some bad news for him.
Hello? You Pete?
Yeah.
How are you?
Wait, can you go back a little bit?
Well, not a...
I just want to see how long it took them to find him. Because it went from like normal time to 8:30 at night.
Maybe it'll let me go back.
While you made a live chat, you've missed currently not much.
Yeah, not much.
Wow, so that actually went. Oh,
Don't
well,
get-
it got dark
not that
real
long.
quick.
Yeah, not that long.
Search officers were able to track down her husband alive and well. But they have some bad news for him.
Hello? You Pete?
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. Is everything okay?
Well, not exactly. Your wife is in custody right now. She was worried about you, so she was calling.
She's in custody?
Yes, she struck one of the officers while we were trying to look for you.
Oh my God. What happened?
We were trying to get some information out of her about where you were at because your phone was pinging in the river, so she thought you were in the river. So we were trying to find you,
Yeah, I was literally meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she wasn't listening when we were trying to.
Is she okay?
She's okay. Yeah. She's just in custody right now.
I literally just had a wonderful dinner. Okay. So I don't know why. So where is she at?
She's in the patrol car. She's gonna be taken to the temporary holding facility here pretty soon and be booked.
Why would she be booked? Just
because she struck one of the officers. She's under arrest for assaulting an officer right now.
I'm sorry that I have like disbelief on my face, but like
I mean I don't mean to.
Yeah, I'm just
bring you bad news.
I'm just first off, she's okay though.
She is okay. Yes.
Okay.
Everything.
So like, how did she get arrested? How did you guys even know I was like here?
She was pinging your phone in the river, so we were walking the park trail down there looking for you.
And then he's gonna look at his phone.
She gave. She must have given.
Yeah, like this poor guy quit his job today, and apparently it was like the way she said it. It sounds like he doesn't. It's not like he quit his job and has something else lined up. And now his wife's in custody because she assaulted a law enforcement officer. Great.
What if he had like a nice job scheduled or like a nice interview at dinner and he just didn't tell her because he's like, it'd be a nice surprise.
He does look like he's dressed for a job right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like my man probably just had like the greatest interview of his life. He's gonna get better, better pay, better benefits. And she's over here like creeping on him, trying to find out why he's not at work.
On her phone to one of the other officers. We were using your location to just find you where you're at right now.
I know. I was sitting in the right over there.
Yeah, she said you were supposed to be at Swig, and she couldn't find you at Swig.
Well, because it's closed.
Okay.
Isn't this like just a misunderstanding? Like, do you think that she was like scared that for my well-being?
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
So, like, is there any way that we could just not have her booked and arrested? Like, is there any possibility?
We're past that. We're past that point.
I don't know what. I don't know what already happened.
Unfortunately, she struck an officer.
Who did she? She's.
So,
I'm like in.
I mean, any other circumstance, I believe we could probably work this out.
This is like a huge misunderstanding.
Bearer of bad news. What? I said I'm going to be the bearer of bad news. Okay. So I don't know. I know you're going to get a traffic citation for.
But he's okay, right? My husband's not in the river. Okay.
He's okay.
I mean, honestly, if I go to jail, like, okay.
Over by 5th Street Cut. That's where we found him.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's okay. He's all right. He's all right.
He was at dinner. He was bringing you home some chicken tenders. Like,
yeah, he did have a to-go bag for her, didn't he? He did. He was strolling down the road, just swinging those chicken tenders. Gonna bring these home for my wife. She's gonna be so happy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks like he may have been like at a job interview over like food because he seemed like happy, and then he's like, "Well, I hate to break this to you, but
he did say he had a wonderful dinner."
Yeah, like
yeah.
Like it was over.
Okay, so, all right, bad news.
Okay,
I'm ready.
So the nicest news I have for you is that you're going to get a traffic citation. You're also going to go down to jail, okay?
Okay.
And you're going to get booked on a couple charges. I don't know what they are yet, but I will let you know shortly.
Well, I can't imagine
but they
it's
are,
gonna
I
be
believe
good.
it's obstruction.
Kristen was charged with assault, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, a traffic control device violation, 1 felony assault charge, and obstructing official business. She took a plea deal to drop the felony charge. In exchange, she pleaded guilty to most other charges. She was sentenced to 60 days in jail that was suspended, 2 years of probation, and was ordered to pay $917 in fines and fees. I released brand new unseen
basically nothing happened to her. 60 days suspended, nothing happened to her.
But she took the plea for most of the other things, which is gonna piss me off because how many videos have we seen where like people like legitimate she pushed away from one officer and we're like, nah, try to get one, right?
Yeah.
How many times have we seen like legitimate people fighting cops? Oh, you're all up in that camera. And then they'd be like, oh no, all charges were dismissed, or they pled to like jaywalking or something. And it's like, they just fucked this lady up and other people just get to walk away.
That's true. And she did have a $917 fine.
Yeah.
It seems excessive.
Just from doing booze and body cam as long as we have, I've just seen so many like people do actual shit that didn't get very much.
She doesn't seem like she's a danger to society. I think she's just a little high strung. just a little high strung.
Maybe needs to go, to therapy, maybe take whatever drugs they prescribe.
Maybe take that app off your phone that tracks your husband for peace of mind purposes. I don't track my husband.
I don't track
He doesn't
Mrs.
track
KFARR
me
either.
That I know of.
That you know of.
I don't know. That I know of.
Yeah, you better not end up anywhere near a river because he's going to be in the same boat.
God forbid.
Shane's Dumb Criminals. I read Shane's _dumb _ criminals.
Yep.
That's what I see. Is that normal? I don't know if it's normal, but it's normal enough where I don't think twice about it.
Where I know it's you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, normal enough.
Yeah, everybody looks normal. I don't see anybody that looks abnormal.
Ed went from Ed and his normal name. Now it's like lowercase and.
Yeah, but we still figured out who it was.
Oh yeah. Well, everybody knows Ed.
Yeah.
It's like this stream is like Cheers for Ed. Everybody knows his name.
Absolutely. When your one night stand refuses to leave. I mean, I have a similar situation. Mr. Zed was supposed to be a one night stand, and now here we are 18 years later. So refuse to leave.
Saying all types of weird stuff out her mouth. Oh, I can call them back and tell them that you pulled my hair and slapped me. You'll get arrested on the spot. Or I can call them back and tell them that you just tried to me. They'll come back and arrest you on the spot. They won't even ask you any questions. I don't want nobody around me like that. If she gonna call y'all and tell y'all that I just tried to punch stuff like that, I don't even want her here. So,
so you said she got here last night. Is that what you're telling me?
No, she was here last night. She left. She
doesn't live here.
She doesn't live here. I don't even live here. This is my niece's house. Mm-hmm. I'm only here because my niece is out of town, and I was paying her to stay here because it's just an empty apartment right now.
But
why are you bringing a hookup to your niece's apartment? That's just weird.
And then what's the quality of the ladies you're talking to where they just want to stay, knowing it's not your house? It's my house now, and she's a squatter.
I don't know about taking somebody back to your niece's apartment.
Last night.
She came here this morning. She left. She was gone.
Okay, what I'm saying is, prior to her leaving, where was she? Was she here or she?
Yeah, prior to her leaving, she was here last night.
Okay, she came here last night. She left and came back this morning.
Yeah, she just got back this morning, like 6-something this morning. Mm-hmm. I was in that sleep.
Okay, all right, let me get that. Let me start about that. So that's when she didn't want to talk to you, didn't want to communicate. From what I'm getting now, you just want her to leave. Is what I'm getting?
Yeah, because if she gonna say stuff like that, I don't know what this girl will end up pulling, what type of stunt she end up pulling. So
does she still intoxicated? Because she was a little bit intoxicated.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. She drunk, so like.
Let me see if I can go.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning.
Where she's at now?
She's in the house. I've been out here waiting on you guys. So
that's what he was saying. She was there last night. She left, and then she came back and like crawled back up into bed with him this morning.
Yeah,
and now she won't leave.
She's drunk. He said she's drunk. That's why I'm like at 7 o'clock in the morning. Like I've been known to drink, but not drunk at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Unless you're still drunk from the night before, maybe. I think I've been drunk at 7 in the morning. When I stop drinking at like 4, wake up at 7, still drunk.
15 minutes at the most, probably 20 minutes. I was on the phone. I don't even know what it's at.
My wallet with my ID, all that is mine. You want to wake up?
Oh, you can go. You grab it.
All that is mine.
That's all right here. When you walk out, you'll be there. Hey Nia, I know you sleep, but what's the name here to your house? I need you to tell the police officers that me and Naja haven't been staying here to your house for no month. Cause I want her to leave. Yeah, I want. Yeah.
She's gonna tell them everything. Of course, she's your niece. She's gonna tell them everything she wants for you to tell them.
haven't even been staying here no
She
month.
sure
What
did,
is
so
you
of course
talking
she's gonna
about?
tell them everything you want them to tell, everything you want them to tell them.
My niece, they talking to her. I'm not talking.
We have a membership. First dog treats of the stream. Look excited, ladies. What are you doing?
Look, 7 months, and I'm not going anywhere. I appreciate you. And then Dave, member for 31 months.
Holy
Said, hold my beer. Did the doggies get streaked for this? Yes. I have 2.
Yes. There you go, Zena. Awesome.
Yeah, like at what point is that how you wake up? Like, hey, I know you're paying me to watch your house, but I invited a lady over last night and she won't leave. Can you tell the police to tell her to go?
Yeah.
That's how I want to be woken up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Hey, I was, piping down a random in your bed. Can you tell her to leave? Like
this.
Now I have to burn my house down. Great.
This poor niece is on probably vacation somewhere. Like just trying to enjoy her beach day. I don't know.
Yeah, she might be drunk at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
She's on vacation.
Yeah. In like Cozumel or somewhere. I don't know.
Sorry to wake you up. I made an oops at your house.
Yeah.
This is the second time we've been out here in the last like 20 minutes because cops coming out here, so she called. So what's your nephew's name? Huh? No, okay, so what's the guy here? Is Terrell, I think his name is. I'm sorry, Jarrell. Okay, that's your uncle. Okay, so did you give him the right to stay there?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, so what about this? Okay, so what about this girl, Nija? Did you give her consent to stay there too? Huh?
Yeah, that's right.
But what I'm saying is, how long she's been staying there?
I wish Nija in the background would shut the heck up so I can hear what the heck's going on the phone. She just has not stopped the whole time. She has not stopped. Thank you very much, Dave. Member for 4 months. Amazing. We'll get Zena first this time. There goes Zena. Here you go, Ava. I appreciate it. You guys are the best, renewing your memberships and stuff. Yeah, this Nija girl in the background has not shut up. I cannot hear what the niece is saying.
The officer should have stopped and been like, this is going to be on Booze and Body Cam. Can you shut the fuck up?
Put it on speaker, officer. What are you doing?
Show some respect.
No, we have another membership. Well, we have it paused. Thank you so much, John. Member for 2 months. Plots. You want a treat, you're going to plots. Thank you. There you go, Zena. Oh my goodness. And another one. And another one. Holy cow. All right.
KFARR looks like Florida man. Hey. Wait till tomorrow. It's going to be worse. It's going to be worse on Wednesday. I've got some bad boards in my deck, so I'm taking them out and replacing them tomorrow, and that's going to be a whole...
Oh.
And to get to them, I have to take off one of the benches that runs the whole length of my deck, so I'm going to be outside all day.
It's not under a canopy or anything?
No.
Yeah, you need some sunblock there, KFARR.
Never.
I'll just deal with the skin cancer.
She come like every week for a couple days.
Okay, so...
I mean, she come here sometimes.
Okay, so she comes and goes, so she doesn't live there?
Oh, no.
So I called the police because you was trying to put your hands on me when I first got here. I left literally at 1 o'clock something last night. I left. Maybe even 12. I left last night. I came back. You doing the most.
This is why I called them back.
I called the police.
This is why I called them back from what you just said you was gonna do.
They left me a house.
One dispatch, if you're calling us, we're
Left
1074.
me a house. You called the police back to her house. I'm in this dead sleep. I get woke up by the police. literally woke up by the police because of Jarrell. They left the house. I called,
what you just was saying.
shut the fuck up, you stupid dumb. Once I left his house, he literally called them back. I'm in this dead sleep. They left. They said that they had no reason to do nothing. I called them the first time and they left. They left the house. They came back because Jarrell called them back.
Because of what you was in that saying.
Sleep. I'm asleep. He talking about, oh, you gonna have to leave in the morning. You gonna have to leave tomorrow morning. You need to get your leave tomorrow morning or whatever. Woo woo. He mad because I'm not paying attention to nothing he's saying. He wanna argue. I'm asleep.
I don't have time for that. That's my housing. That's my lease. I don't have time for that. If you want her to leave, then she need to leave. Cause
She obviously got woke up out of a dead sleep at 7 a.m, and every other neighbor also has to get woken up out of a dead sleep at 7 a.m. That's
this is my thing is, if you're here for him, it clearly seems like you guys are not like gelling.
No,
why don't you just leave? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
It is what it is.
Okay, so you can go and talk. She's going to talk to you.
Woke me up out my sleep.
All right, man. So here's the thing,
Get out.
man.
I was dead asleep, and they told me to wake up out my sleep to get out.
Ma'am, so I just talked.
I called the police the first time. Once he tried to put his hands on me.
Ma'am.
Exactly. This man
Wow,
tried
he
to put
called
his hands
it.
on me, and they didn't do it.
Ma'am.
I called the police, and they.
That man called it. He said, I want you to kick her out of here. And she's going to claim that I tried to hit her. I'm just letting you know I did not try to hit her, but this is her MO. This is what she's going to try to do. Thank you very much. Why did we go to all the trouble of winning World War II if all those poor dogs are still going to have to learn German? Listen. I don't know. It's because we had
because them's the rules. Them's the rules.
Our dog that we lost just before we adopted Ava was a German Shepherd who spoke German because he was a explosive detection dog. And so then Xena learned German. Well, Xena knew the German commands because I didn't have separate commands for them. And it's just I think now my house is just going to have German commands for dogs. I think that's just how it's going to be, because how do you break that cycle? I don't know. I don't know how to break the cycle. That's just how it is.
That's the first
By the way,
he called them back.
Nice Spider-Man sheets you're holding up around your, I was naked bottom half.
Yeah, ma'am, just go put some pants on.
Yeah.
Once I'm asleep, I'm not doing to this man. I'm perfectly asleep. I'm laying down, dead sleep. I literally just got woke up by the police telling me that I need to leave because he just called them.
Okay, man. The owner of the place wants you to leave, okay?
Because I literally just got woke up out my sleep for a second time.
This is sorry
For a
conduct, okay?
second time.
I hate this woman. She's repeating herself for no other reason than to not listen to whatever anybody else has to say. That's the only reason she's repeating herself right now. I hate her. I hate her.
The thing that they nuke it every single time. It's easy. Ma'am, is this your house? No? Well, the person who does own the house wants you to leave.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no argument here. You don't own the house, and the person who does wants you to go. Bye.
Well, she doesn't even know if that's what they're going to say. They could come back and say, hey, I talked to the niece, and they said you're allowed to be here. But she will never know that because she won't shut the flip up.
It's like, ma'am, they want you to leave, and you can take the sheet with you. They don't want it back.
He just told me
Man,
after I just got
quiet, you might end up going to jail for disorderly conduct, okay?
I'm not going to get. I'm home. I sleep. And I'm not going to get in jail for nothing. I'm not going to get in jail for nothing.
I just talked to the owner of the house. She just wants to leave.
I'm not going to get in jail for nothing. I'm not going to get in jail for nothing. I'm not going to get in jail for nothing.
Grab your stuff.
Like I said, I've been here. I was asleep perfectly fine.
Do we want to take bets in the chat if she's going to go to jail for nothing or not? Like, just let's take bets in the chat. I'll do a poll. Is she going to go to jail by the end of this video?
It's just so annoying because it's like you're talking yourself into jail when you could just leave. Like, I don't understand why these people have such, like,
to jail?
An obsession with going to damn jail.
She wouldn't. Yeah, she wouldn't be going to jail if she would just leave. Obviously,
just walk out of the house, and then once you get out of the house, just keep fucking walking.
Yeah, I think even if she was just talking at a normal decibel, she wouldn't be going to jail. Trying to fight her case, not screaming at the top of her lungs and repeating herself, having a conversation.
I woke up out my sleep.
Ma'am,
bro, it does not matter.
I'll give you 5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes. Grab your stuff and leave, okay?
I literally got woke up out my sleep to grab my and get dressed and leave.
You did that so crazy, man, because I'm trying to tell. She
Put their hands on me and beat me.
I want your stuff and leave,
I like run charges, so I want y'all to get that ready.
Okay, go ahead and get ready.
Did you see that older cop glance back at the cop whose body cam we're watching? Like, just say the word. Just say the word. I will tackle her ass. Like, he's the main officer on the scene. He's got to give the word. He wants to take her down.
Go ahead and get that ready. I bet she would want to talk to you. What is you talking about? I bet, and you weird. And Gerald, I was in there dead sleep. You called the police while I'm asleep. Dead sleep. You called the police while I'm dead sleep. Literally dead sleep. Dead sleep.
Don't say anything. Do not instigate
I bet
anything.
don't say a word.
Okay,
I bet don't say a word. I bet don't say a word. He's a pedophile. I bet don't say a word. Where was y'all when he's when they was young? What is that?
He's a pedophile. I had no idea. He beats her and he's a pedophile.
Called it. He called it. He's like, she's going to say XYZ when you guys get here. Just so you know.
Yeah.
What is that?
All right.
I met him when I was 17. What is that?
Go ahead and grab your stuff and leave him, okay? She don't want you to leave. Stop.
You're a pedophile. Let's talk about that.
Grab your stuff and
Let's
leave.
talk about that. I bet it is grab my stuff and leave. I'm not leaving nowhere. This not his house. I'm not leaving nowhere. How about that? Get me out this.
And the owner of the house, I talked to her, she wants you to leave, okay?
And where is she? I want her to physically.
I want you to grab your stuff and leave.
I want you to physically
that would be trespassing, okay?
And once she says that I'm trespassing.
She talking about where you guys was the first time I put my hands on her. If I put my hands on you, why she didn't tell y'all that when y'all first came out here? That's the whole reason. This is the whole reason why I called y'all back, because she was saying she was talking like this. That's the whole reason why I called y'all back. I've been knowing you since you was 17. No, I haven't. I just met you last year in January.
Go ahead and grab your stuff and leave, okay? Ma'am, go ahead and grab your stuff and leave, okay? You're trying to go to jail right now, okay?
I don't give. It's mine.
Okay.
How you gonna go to jail for me? I bought it, so it's mine. So how you gonna jail? How I'm gonna go to jail for breaking?
Grab your stuff and leave.
As long as I'm on the property, you can't trespass me from nowhere. I'm on the sidewalk. You can't trespass me from going nowhere.
Ma'am, you're trying to find your way to jail. That's what you're trying to do right now, okay?
These charges cost a lot.
Go ahead and grab your stuff and leave, man.
Stand on the sidewalk.
That does not appear to be a city sidewalk. That appears to be a part of whatever complex this is.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, because in my head you would know this better than most people. Just because it's technically like a sidewalk, like if it's in an apartment complex, and let's say it's in front of the apartment complex next to the parking lot, that is not a city sidewalk.
No, it has to be next to a street.
Yeah, like that's their property. They can tell you whatever they want.
Duct tape on the duty belt should be required. I agree. Or ball gag? I'm not sure. Oh, Xena just got robbed.
Oh, and random stuff for you guys out there. KFARR memberships today come with an additional 3 videos. I got a little video happy today. I told KTZed this. I believe the person who sent it to me is in chat today. Good old Michael Lang, the sovereign citizen that I covered twice, and then we covered
him on an episode of Booze and Body Cams. I think we dedicated a whole episode to him.
Yeah, it was the sovereign citizen bingo episode.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He just got out of jail the other day, and I have a video on that coming out tomorrow because, of course, I do. But yeah, if you get a membership today or gift a membership, whatever, there's already content waiting for you.
Yes, let's get those gifted membership going, people.
Shane, I don't know how Flex Seal would work in this situation.
Even one of those those stickers people put on their mouths to sleep, which I don't know how they do that. I would suffocate to death. Put one of those in your mouth.
Conduct, okay? Where you got to stop in here?
Take me to jail. I'm not doing it. Y'all could have been left. I left the premises, so y'all could have been left.
And where you got to stop in here?
Yeah, you gonna get your stuff?
I left the premises. Y'all could have been left.
You gonna get your stuff, or are we taking it with us?
You gonna break my charger?
Yeah, this mine. I paid for it. It's mine.
You didn't.
It's mine. I paid
And the
for
dick,
it.
I have something to say.
You gave.
I would tell the police right there, like, I think she's being disorderly. I would like to make a complaint of being disorderly because the police, that the saying is like the police can't be the victims of disorderly conduct, but he sure can.
Can I take her away? Be gone. A noise complaint?
Yeah, like be gone.
Yes. No, the police can do disorderly. They can't trespass somebody without the owner of the property requesting they be trespassed, unless you have an agreement set up with the police department ahead of time, which I have on all of my properties. So the local police departments on my properties can trespass whoever the heck they want, whenever they want. I trust them to make those decisions.
There's some random loud bitch on the sidewalk. Can you guys be gone with her?
Yeah. Yeah. If this person was on any one of my properties and the police came across her, they would be able to trespass her without waking me up in the middle of the night to call me, or at 7 in the morning, whenever this
But
is.
remember, guys, if you see this in your neighborhood, record it and send it to me.
Yes. In landscape.
Yes. Don't be a heathen.
You don't pay for nothing.
I pay for everything. You broke. You don't pay for thing. You're broke.
I would have closed the door.
You're broke. You're broke. 600 every week. You're broke.
Okay.
You're broke. You're mad. You're mad. You're
You're going to jail. Okay,
and I'm going to get even because you're mad.
Okay,
Which one you want? You want to take my hand side or you want to take his? Because I called you first and I got beat on. So what you want to do? And I got phone calls to prove everything. My sister was on the phone with me the whole time. So what you want to do? The first time I called y'all you took his side before you even talked to me. So what you want to do? You took my side before you even talked. You took his side before you even talked to me. And I was on the phone with my sister the whole time.
You didn't want to talk. Okay, go ahead and grab your
stuff. What is you talking about?
This is the reason why I called you guys back.
Yes, because
if you want to go inside,
you can go ahead and go inside. I've been on the phone with my sister the whole time. This is the third time we done been through this. What you talking about? This is the third time we done been through this.
I'd just like to ask, like, if the big if he actually was hitting her, why does she want to stay there? Why is she so insistent on staying there if he's in there beating her? This story is just implausible. It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's what I said at the beginning. Like, if he doesn't want her there and the owner doesn't want her there, why would you want to be there?
No.
I know I tend not to go where I'm unwanted, which is few and far between, but like, man, the police are literally there telling you that they don't want you there.
Yeah.
Like, take the hint.
Yeah.
You do the same over and over and over and again.
Man, where you stuff? Okay, so we are.
Yeah, how about that?
Man.
I'm off the premises. Y'all could have been left by now. I'm off.
This is public housing. Different rules apply.
Matter of fact, let me go ahead and show y'all. It's public housing. It's actually private. It's actually public housing. And y'all not supposed to be drinking. And y'all not supposed to be doing drugs. But bitches in there drinking and bitches in there smoking and bitches in there doing everything. I got drugs in the house right now. What you talking about? There's my clothes. Y'all could leave. What y'all doing here? Y'all could have been left. Goodbye. There's my clothes. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye. Y'all still here. What is y'all doing? Goodbye.
I
See
hate
you later.
her.
Bye. Y'all still here. I'm not understanding what the is y'all doing. Y'all still here.
Man, we want you off the property, man.
And I'm off the
Go ahead and walk the
sidewalk.
property.
Is not y'all property.
Go
This
ahead
is
and walk
public
off the
property.
property.
The sidewalk is
This
public
is part
property.
of the property, ma'am, okay?
Actually, the sidewalk, I'm on the sidewalk.
I'm gonna explain it to you
in the
right now.
grass.
This is public.
I hate her so much. Who sent me this video, Weapons? Why would you send me this woman?
You said this was all weapons stream. Yeah, I just don't.
Why would you
like
do this to
like
me?
we've said 40 times already? Like they don't want you there. You don't need to be there. Just leave. Dexter, you're getting awfully close to that camera. Jesus.
He's so cute. Why don't police departments have Mark on standby? For sure, difficult situations. He could just roll up in a 60s cop car in a leisure suit and handle this shit. He could fix her. I believe he could fix her.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, Cena just got robbed again.
I'm gonna need so many treats. So we've got Dave gifted 5 memberships on your stream, and then gifted 10 memberships on my stream.
Thank you.
There's a whole bunch of treats for you, and a treat for Dad. Oh.
There's a treat for you. Here's some for you. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Get the treats. Okay. I just sprinkled them with treats. Thank you so much for supporting our shows. We sure do appreciate it.
You sprinkle them with treats so that they'll grow big and strong.
Yes. They're banana chips. They're like the bottom of the bag of the banana chips, so they're just like little pieces of banana chips. We sprinkled them. I hate this woman. Let's see what she has to say next. I bet it's something she's already said.
Oh, 1,000%.
Public housing, okay?
This is public housing.
This is
public housing.
This whole complex is.
This right here?
All right.
Oh, this right here?
Yeah, let's just take her. Let's.
This is not y'all. This is not y'all. This is not y'all. This is not y'all.
Ma'am, you have to be on the other side of that fence for it not to be the
Oh,
property.
damn. Is she running now? Or is she just.
Try. She's gonna try to run. It's not gonna work out well for her. I predict she gets tackled. And then she repeats.
I hope she gets tased in the back and eats pavement.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That way she gets so messed up.
Tiny strip of sidewalk. The chances she doesn't eat the grass is slim, but we can fingers crossed. We can hope.
She's got the same odds as the Dallas Mavericks getting the first round pick this year, but they still got it. So, hey,
That
just
means nothing to me.
I just hope she loses some teeth or something, so that he doesn't call her back for a booty call, and this never has to happen again.
I'm hoping her wig flies off.
We got abandoned property now.
All right. It's abandoned property.
I love it.
I think she went back in. Oh.
Oh, is he holding her down?
Now you get
I did you nothing.
And she's lost her wig.
Now you just
her wig
caught
is
a
gone.
felony, so good job.
I was just about to say. So pause it real quick. So this is my thinking. Is now she's been told she's not to be there. She doesn't live there. So is that like breaking and entering now?
It's trespassing. I assume it's I mean, if they wanted to ramp it up, it could be.
Because like at that point, he could have just started like throwing hands on the intruder in his house.
I don't know why the dude did not lock the door. Why would you not lock the door, man? What are you doing?
Well, that would have been the first thing I would have done. I would have snuck in the back or the front or however you want to look at it while she was talking to the cops. Just gave her the and then just shut and locked the door. Called it a day. Open the window and be like, yeah, she can't come back. Bye.
3, go ahead.
So those of you that predicted the 7% that predicted she wasn't going to jail, you're wrong. She's appears to be going directly to jail.
This just kills me. Like, if my kids are being loud outside, even if they're like just playing, I'm just like, hey, you don't have to yell. Like, we have neighbors, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
This chick just has no shame and does not care. She is just like, I want to make the biggest spectacle. Everybody come out and watch.
Yeah, it's 7:30 in the morning, and I don't know what day of the week it is, but if it's a weekend, she just needs to be shot.
Yeah.
For real.
Do you know how pissed I would be if I got woken up at 7:00 in the morning by some crazy person yelling after a one night stand?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like, I would go out there and be like, officers, do you need help? Because I will help you. I have duct tape. Like, I'll help you.
Open the car door already.
Send her to the Night's Watch.
You get more charges, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Have a seat, okay?
See, Alan has a good point. What's that saying? If you free her and she comes back, it was meant to be.
I don't think that's the case. Just in this case, I don't think.
I think if it's butterflies, it's cool.
Yeah.
I think we draw the line at crazy ladies.
Yeah.
What's this, Jurassic Park?
Oh, and she's kicking the cops.
Now you got to battle your law enforcement. Way to go. You kicked me. You kicked me. So now you got to battle your law enforcement. Thank you.
In all my years of bad decisions, I've never laid one this bad, I don't think, or that I stuck around long enough to find out. That is,
it was either a trash experience for her, but I've never had one go that crazy that quickly, like the next day. Like, I think my guy was laying it down wrong, if you catch my drift.
well, and it sounds like she left and then came back. Like, I don't know.
Which is odd. It's the whole situation just is weird.
Yeah.
Hey man, do you
Instantly
need
quieter.
Do you need EMS?
No, I got a system. No.
Hey! Unlock your car!
How much time is left?
Too much. Way too much time. Way too much
There's
time.
still enough time for a burrito. There's still enough time.
There is.
Or for her to be
There
hobbled
is.
at least.
All right, just keep the car unlocked.
Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm great.
Just search his bitch right there.
This female officer shows up with just such a sunny personality. Hey, everybody! Good morning.
Where I worked, I don't know when this call started, or if like
it started at like 7 a.m.
Well, I'm trying to say like because I know he said they called twice, or 3 times, or whatever. So I don't know if they would have dispatched the same officer to deal with it back to back. Where I worked, the shift change was at 7, so they might have the night shift officers responding to like their last call, and then they're like, "Oh, they called again. Can you go back out there?" And the chipper female officer was like, "I just got to work. I had my Starbucks. Like, I'm good to go."
She did. She just got there. She's just all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to go.
And they're
to
like, "This is the worst call of my life."
They're ready to go home.
Yeah. Ugly car.
Burglary with battery. So.
No, they are charging burglary. You called it.
Everything that belongs to me that y'all got is mine. I didn't steal.
Didn't say that.
What are you talking about? So Berkeley, what? Y'all just throwing cases on me like the f you talking about? I'll make sure the document all this like the y'all talking about. I didn't steal shit. I didn't steal nothing.
Didn't say you did.
So Berkeley, what? Berkeley, what?
Do you know what burglary means?
I didn't steal.
No, she doesn't.
I didn't steal nothing.
We're not charging you with
stole that would be robbery.
Yeah, but that and.
When you got to ex-boyfriend's house, she went in there.
No, I guess they kind of have some type. I mean, he claimed that just friends with benefit, not like boyfriends or not like boyfriend or whatever. So she kind of like come and go, come and stay for a couple days and leave and come back. So he's not really her permanent resident. So we gave her multiple chances to leave. She refused. As we were trying to.
She walked away, so we gathered up all of her property, abandoned property. Took it out here and circle back around so we could hook her up. In the meantime, she goes back in the back door, goes in and busts him in the nose.
She knocked on the door because he said he thought it was us who came back, and then when he opened the door, so she just rushed, like punched him in his nose.
That makes sense.
That makes more sense. I thought he didn't lock the door.
No, it's the cops. They're probably asking more questions than just
Maybe they need my information for the report or something.
It kills me that this is like even a thing that happens. Like, I could not even in my drunkest state do this to anyone. Be like, "Oh no, I'm going to live at your house. That's not your house," knowing they
forcefully.
I'm
gonna
and then try to break in once I'm like trespassed. Like,
I'd just like to point out that my dogs are better behaved than this woman is. Like, your dog is better behaved than this woman is.
Yeah, like
I have no idea what this is, but it's 600. We went over this before.
We've done this math before.
Egyptian pounds.
I want to call it Egyptian pesos, but it's probably pounds.
Yeah. Stupidity should be against the law. Yeah, I agree. I'm going to get some good treats out because they haven't had any good treats lately. How about duck feet that were purchased at a Hollywood feed in the state of Georgia? Let's get those. They're sufficiently disgusting.
I hate that you. I hate that you just.
Look at me just existing in the state of Georgia.
Everyone knows where I live at this point. Just all I ask is that if you're a subscriber of mine, if you show up at my house, just give me a heads up first. Like,
I have never shied away from telling people I live in North Georgia. I don't know why people think that I live in Indiana or Tennessee or anywhere else. I have never said I lived anywhere else except in northern Georgia. North Georgia, that's where I live.
live
That's
in
where I've
Quebec.
always lived.
I live in
Since I've
Quebec, and
started-
I say
Yeah.
a boot.
Since I started a
Means I'm
YouTube
paying
channel, I lived here the whole time. Thank you so much for the Egyptian pounds, I believe.
Yes.
Let me know if I'm wrong, if they're not
It's-
pounds.
It's Egyptian pesos. I'm changing it.
Okay.
Can one of
You
you
have
guys?
blood all
Or
over
Yeah.
your notebook.
Yeah.
So, I have to stop doing
Sure you do.
I don't give a
You're just
I have no reason to be here! The keep on me first! I have no reason to be here! I have no reason to be here!
Hey. If you break this, that destroys
I don't
on
care!
the property. Okay,
I
that's a
don't have
felony
no
charge.
reason to be here!
Alright?
I don't
Well, put that in
care!
there.
No, I'm not
You want to
doing
put a restraint device on her? We'll have to use it.
Yes. Put a device on her. I don't know what that means, but do it.
If you don't stop kicking the door, we're gonna have to put this on your feet.
Bro, I don't care! Bro, I don't care!
Maybe it was.
I don't care, bro!
This female cop is being so nice to her.
Maybe the PP was too good. Like, like now she's addicted and has to like be there all day. Like, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. C. Allen snitched on me. C. Allen snitched on me. I actually live in Morocco, managing my safe light empire.
Oh, I
Not me.
forgot. I thought that was supposed to be a secret, KFARR.
Yeah, it's out now. I live in Morocco.
I don't care! I don't care! I don't care! I don't care! I don't care!
You don't want to make this.
I don't care! I don't care!
Man, all this
I don't care! Y'all have no reason to harass me. I didn't do it.
We just watched you do something. We just watched you do something, ma'am. We just watched it.
For
Which
23
means
minutes.
They all saw it too. Yeah, they all
For
saw it
23
too.
minutes. This is going to be played in court, ma'am.
I hope so.
Like you can't. I want to say you can't make this up, but like you can't make this up. Like there are actual people in the world like this.
It's a sad state of affairs. Apparently, this is what happens in public housing. I had no idea.
Ed,
Putting it on her to keep her from kicking.
That one?
no, Ed said, I'm across the street from you now, just hoping to be invited in one day. Single tear. My bad.
Lock him in the basement.
He's not Mr. Zed. I do have a. Never mind. I'm not going to say that, but aha. Okay, so in all fairness, the lady who owned my house before me had a mother who was had dementia or something along those lines, I believe. So like, there's locks on everything.
Oh yeah.
Which is cool now
Yeah.
because I have a bunch of little kids, so it's like same thing.
Perfect.
Locks everywhere.
Perfect. So you have like after the show, you're gonna lock Ed up somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a video for another website. How you doing, Ed?
Let me get her out of here.
What's up?
I'm gonna get her out of here. So
Okay.
Can one of you guys do the questionnaire here for me?
I would just like to say absolutely not. Absolutely not. I am perfectly happy sitting at my desk behind my computer all day, not dealing with this sort of crap. I like watching it in the comfort of my own home. That's it. I don't want to be a cop. Thanks anyway.
Kevin brings up a great point. Now bringing her to the niece's house, it makes sense. He didn't want her to know where he lives.
Yeah, that's
Makes
true.
perfect sense
That's
now.
true. Yeah.
We're gonna get her out of here.
Okay, I would like to report something real quick. Midstream, YouTube just changed it back. Everybody's at or like the at tag.
It is
literally in the middle of the stream. It changed back.
It is back. Look
I'm
at
like, why
that.
does everybody's names look different now?
Huh?
This is why we
What
don't
are
have
they
nice
doing?
things, YouTube.
What? Why are they doing that?
It's like the
I just like
McDonald's app on your phone. Every time they update it, it slowly makes it worse.
Yeah, it does. I just like to point out that this cop does not need a siren anymore. He can just roll down his windows, and he's got this lady in the back seat.
Everybody will know he's coming.
Yeah. Oh, she's pregnant. Now she's pregnant. Now she's pregnant. I guarantee she's not pregnant. All of a sudden you're pregnant? All of a sudden? After all of that?
Oh, how the
you assaulted
plot
a police
thickens.
officer. You broke your boyfriend's nose, and now you're pregnant?
I wonder if he knows. I wonder if it's his kid.
Scary. Imagine having to be tied to that for 18 years.
Oh. He's going to go for milk and never come back.
That officer handing her over to the sheriff's deputies. She is your problem now. I gotta go back. I gotta go.
Jim Bob Briggs
Get out of here.
brings up a great point. She says she's 3 months pregnant. She's probably several hours pregnant.
I'm 3 hours pregnant.
She was charged with burglary, criminal mischief, resisting arrest with violence, and disorderly conduct. She was sentenced to 36 months of probation, an 8-hour anger management course, 35 hours of community service, and a letter of apology to the victim.
Oh,
Thanks
I was
for
hoping
watching.
to find out
Be
if
sure
she
to
was
subscribe
pregnant
for
or
more
not.
videos like this.
Seriously? Community service? 8 hours of engagement? That's probation? That's all we get?
Hey, you're not including my favorite part. Oh God, what am I looking for? He's a New York fraud, Long Island audit, the Long Island audit style apology letter.
Oh.
If I was that guy, I would have been like, I told you guys she's crazy. And look at the letter she was just mandated to write by the court. That's how crazy she is. And I would just post it on Facebook.
I would definitely post that on Facebook.
I told you guys I wasn't the problem.
Do you think the anger management will help her?
No, absolutely not.
Nah. Nope. Not at all. Police put an end to their massive retail theft spree. Interesting. Let's find out what happens.
If you like arrest content, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos.
Yes,
on
I'll
May
do that.
31st, 2024 Officers with the Cocoa Beach Police Department.
I can't imagine, like, liquor stores are usually covered in cameras. Imagine trying to steal from like a liquor store or a gas station or something like that. There's usually cameras in every aisle, right?
Yeah, and
That's
it's
like trying
not
to
like
steal from Walmart.
And it's not like it's a clothing store where you can just like grab like 20, 40 shirts, put them over your arm and run. Like you're good for like maybe 4 bottles of alcohol.
Yeah.
Depending on the size.
And how athletic you are.
Yeah, like you got to be in a special way to be like, I need to steal 4 bottles of alcohol.
And they keep all the expensive stuff behind the counter anyway.
Well, some of us don't drink the expensive stuff.
I always have to get Mr. Zed stuff from behind the counter. It's
the way I look at it, if it's behind the counter, it ain't for me. That's the way I look at it.
Responded to a call in reference to a retail theft at a liquor store.
Big bags. I'm like, oh. And they came around here. I'm like, you guys can't be back there. I'm like, you need to come out here. If you need something, I'll grab it.
Oh, they were behind the counter. They were behind the counter.
I just wanted to point out again.
Happy asses back there.
I just want to point out again that the guy who just says if it's behind the counter, it's not for me. I also have the golf club of Fireball that I bought for $9. Like that's my speed. I saw that randomly in an end cap and was like, oh, that's nifty.
Like, started pulling their stuff and put them in the bags, and then I called MOD from the liquor store, and like Chris came over, and by the time he came over, in their car in their hall.
Well, I got the camera paused right at when they walked in the front.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, they look like trouble. Not only, I just like to point out, not only are they behind the counter, they're pulling the stuff off the top shelf from behind the counter, which is the real, like, we don't even shop from the top shelf usually. Behind the counter top shelf, that's like hundreds of dollars.
I point and then go immediately to the bottom. I go, that's for me.
Yeah, so you can tell she just kind of freaked out.
Yeah.
He should be able to put hands on them to move them from behind the counter.
Or at least put hands on the bag that she's putting the bottles into.
Yes,
like, even if you don't put hands on
like
them.
that back.
Yeah.
You should just be able to crack one of the giant bottles right over their head and then charge them for it.
Yeah, like one of those big Magnum bottles of champagne.
Yeah, be like, yeah, they broke it. Well, you hit them with it. Well, their head broke it. Like, it's not my fault.
Yeah.
Their heads would crack the bottle.
By the way, kudos to this officer for pointing his body cam directly at the screen and holding it still. This is A+ cinematography.
Ed said that shirts with sleeves are also behind the counter. Dream big, KFARR. Hey, I normally wear sleeves. It's just the burn. I tried to wear a hoodie today, and it just wasn't about that life.
The burn is burning.
Yeah.
Finals, Esther.
Copy, Esther. Contact to white 21, Toyota 4-door, showing valid, 6429.
Do you want to... Actually, 1022. Hello. Hi. Hey, can you stay in the car for me?
43.
Yes, please. I believe I'm 1012. Ma'am, do you have your driver's license?
She have hers.
Hey, people that need baby formula or that need alcohol can also need baby formula.
I mean, it's kind of might be a reason they need the baby formula because they can't,
like the last chick
for a few days.
Yeah. Virginia ABC stores were wild. They all smelled like, well, the ones where I lived all smelled like weed.
I don't think I've ever been to a Virginia ABC store.
Well, just
I have been to Virginia. I have not been to a liquor store there.
yeah, like they have like the state liquor stores, which were weird, but like
They had those in Hawaii. I don't know if they were state run. Not sure, but they did have ABC stores.
yeah, they were weird. They
Yep, that's what I was talking to. Stop! Stop! They're fleeing. They're fleeing.
I just want to point out how fat that cop is and how long it took him to run back to his cop car.
Well, I just want to point out the fact that I was going to point out the opposite. Did you notice how large he was? And he tried to chase after the car.
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. He knew that wasn't going to happen.
Erica wanted to point out because one of my haters gets big support from BSBT. Apparently, BSBT and his baby mama used to sell their formula that they got from WIC for stuff. You do with that information what you guys will.
What did they feed the baby? I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Which is how much meth did he eat? That's the question.
It's all right.
The 33.
Okay, not enough for pursuit, right?
Vehicle flames on the signal 33.
All right.
Shortly after they fled from the stop, another officer located their unoccupied vehicle.
Get on the ground! 43 Kovich and a foot pursuit behind the residence. I will tase you! Get on the ground!
Don't tase me.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
I'll get on the ground. I'll get on the ground.
One in custody, the other one still running eastbound from this 1020.
Ryan, we're live.
Face down.
That doesn't prove it enough.
What?
Ryan just wanted to know if we were live or if we were if this was an old video.
If we recorded this and then just played it as if we're live?
Yeah, we're live. In the words of a meth head I know, live. You know what I'm saying?
There's actually a true crime case I'm going to cover about that. A dude did a live stream, recorded himself doing a live stream, and then put it on YouTube as if he was live streaming, like interacting with the audience and everything, and then went and killed his girlfriend and came back. And it's like, I couldn't have done it. I was on live. All of my people saw me doing it.
That's like semi big brain for like.
Yeah. Yep. It's crazy. He put it on and it's like a premiere or something. I don't know.
Roll on your face and put your hands behind your back.
Not for 2 bottles. Y'all not done.
We're on the west side.
All right, get my purse.
Correction, we're on the south side of the street and they're running eastbound. Shut up. You're not in charge.
I know.
Okay, then walk. You want to make this worse? We can make this worse.
I throw her in the water.
Yeah, you're the one that just fled from
Calm down,
cops.
because I'm not even resisting.
You were when I tried pulling you. Yep.
We'll get a random boat owner like, hey, how you doing, officer?
This chick was just chilling in somebody's backyard. Like, what are you doing?
Just hanging out on my boat.
With your gigantic bottles of alcohol that you got off the top shelf?
Yep.
Here in a second.
Okay.
10-4 was the last house on the dead end. They got out and ran eastbound from that house's backyards.
Well, this isn't even their house.
Wait. Hold on. 1 second. My feet bleeding and all that.
Okay, well, then don't run from the police.
I was never running from the officer. I was never the driver.
What? It doesn't matter. You got out and ran from the vehicle.
Not at all.
You did. I told you to stop and you kept running through the backyard.
How?
How?
I never
With your
did so.
feet.
I never made contact with you.
Only when I aimed my taser at you and told you to stop did you stop.
There's everything on the camera.
Yep. Staying right here.
I'm gonna say,
Staying right here.
I'm not resisting, y'all. I'm good.
You already did.
But let me see right quick.
All right, we're gonna walk around the other side and you can sit down.
Hold on. I don't even want to get in the car right now. But let me pee right quick.
All right.
Hold on.
Hold on. Let me catch my breath.
Stop. Stand right there.
I'm standing.
No, you're not. You're turning. Stop.
I'm not turning. I'm not resisting. My hands is up. The body camera's right there.
She with you?
Oh, no, that's them people.
Get in the back seat.
I'm gonna get in the back seat.
You're gonna get in that. We're not playing this game, but you're gonna do
what?
it. Get in.
What was this? I'm not.
Get in the back seat.
I'm getting you. I have to. I can't breathe. Let me catch my breath a little bit.
Get in. You can catch your breath while sitting down. Put your foot in.
I'm talking.
Am I still here? My computer just said I lost connection.
Oh no,
Okay.
you're fine. You're still here. It paused for a second. I'm just like, it's about to be the KFARR stream.
Okay, just checking.
Right, Detroit. So what's funny, Ryan, is a bunch of the cities that have like super, I wouldn't call them super bad crimes. There's so few of those body cams just floating around. Like, I think we can all agree that Detroit, I wouldn't say it's as a shit. Well, I mean, to be fair, old boy had his dick out near Chicago like 3 streams ago.
Yeah, but that was not in Chicago. That was
You're right.
not in Chicago. That was like Waukesha or something, I think.
Shout out to Connor. We love you.
Yeah, we love you, Connor.
Yeah, like none of these big cities. Maybe it just takes too long to get the body cams or costs too much.
I think they don't like to release the body cams. The same thing like when the TV show Cops was around. You notice they were never filmed in Chicago or a big city like that. They were always like some random
Cocoa Beach.
Yeah, Volusia County, Georgia or somewhere. You know what I mean? It was never in Atlanta or in Chicago. Like they don't want people to see what they're doing. I think a lot of times I know Chicago police are a little bit corrupt. A little bit. I've known some Chicago police.
You didn't want Chicago being shown grabbing random people and beating them for like their milk money.
Yeah, just saying.
Put your foot in. 3, 2.
Who else was with you? Anybody else running back there? We need to know because you run through people.
Let me talk to them real quick. Did you see any other than 2? Just those 2?
Isn't there a car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Get it out of here.
Yeah, they fled from us in the vehicle after committing retail theft.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you for going after him and doing your job.
That's what we're here for.
Uncle Pete.
I'm like, where's
Tell Daddy that's my man.
We're gonna have both suspects in custody, unless 43 to 42. Did you see more than 2 people in the car?
Where's the vehicle?
It's in the driveway.
Okay. Where's the other?
The other one's in his car.
One's in my car, one's in. And she's the second one. She's the one that kept taking off running.
Okay.
She's the one.
The other one's in the other car?
Yeah.
Just put in your car.
My other back seat side's full. That's why I'm waiting for another marching to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
They peeked back around the fence when I pulled up on the car, and I was clearing the car.
Yeah.
And then they peeked around the fence, and I was like, oh, shit.
There you go.
And then he's like, yeah, that's them. The owner was like, yeah, they just ran into my backyard.
Okay. There's a bunch of stuff back there.
Yeah.
Probably get a warrant. Maybe see if.
Well, this is the second time they've hit it now.
Is it really?
They hit it yesterday.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, last night they hit Winn-Dixie, and then they just hit it again.
And what else? Because there's a bunch of stuff back there.
I don't know. Nothing else in our
I
jurisdiction.
would venture to say, hi, Credence and Mikey. I would venture to say, just judging from where they were pulling the alcohol bottles down from, I would venture to say they have hundreds, if not $1,000 worth of alcohol in their backseat right now. That's all I'm saying. I know because Mr. Zed drinks the alcohol from behind the counter, from the top shelf sometimes.
That's too much.
Mostly from the middle shelf. But I'm guessing it's like $1,000 worth of alcohol they took. Did you see how many bottles they put in in the bag? It was a lot.
Yeah.
It's a freaking lot.
Why do they run behind people's houses like those people aren't going to snitch on them?
I would think they were hoping those people weren't home. He happened to be
it's
out
like-
on his dock.
2 random chicks carrying bottles of alcohol just ran behind my house. Now they're just chilling.
Yeah. And I notice how the rich people who live in these waterfront properties are like, "Thank you, officers, for catching the shoplifters. I appreciate that."
Thank you. Do you guys want some cake? Like, I would love some cake to go, please. Thank you. Yeah, like
I
this.
I was just making lemonade.
This gigantic bottle, $26. Middle shelf, back of the store.
I did drink all of my husband's Blanton's on stream one time. Remember that? He was not too happy.
Oh, I remember. Because you had to go out and get more.
That's been reported.
I did have to go out and buy him and it was like I think I estimated that it was $160. It was more than that when I replaced it. It was way more than that.
Bandit, what are you talking about?
Did you guys see?
I don't know. I'm not listening to Bandit.
What you talking about?
One of them grabbed the purse and keys, or.
The only thing I saw were two girls running back. What?
Okay, because when I took her down, she dropped her purse and keys on the ground, but they're not there now. I think this girl might have gone back. It's right there on the trunk. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna have you guys stay seated for now. I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights.
Okay.
And if you guys want to talk, I can talk to you both one at a time.
No problem.
All right.
Would you be so kind to loosen my handcuffs?
Ma'am, shut up.
This woman has tarantulas on her eyelids. It's insane the amount of eyelashes she has.
What's wild is she has more eyelash than she does eyebrow.
She does. Where are her eyebrows? Ma'am, you've lost your eyebrows. They've migrated down to your
She left them back at the dock.
They've just crawled down her face to her eyelids.
This one is actually too loose.
Yeah, this one is good.
This one I can loosen up a little bit. Hang on one second. Ma'am, I'm going to need you to listen too, okay? You have the right to remain silent. You don't have to make any statements or answer any questions. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Ma'am? Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
What did you say? I don't understand.
Ma'am, did you understand the rights I explained to you?
I'm sorry, I was going to go.
Okay, I'm going to need you to pay attention, all right? You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to make any statements or answer any questions. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Yes, no, maybe so? Okay, cool.
Paying attention does not seem like it's their strong suit.
No.
Just saying.
I just realized, imagine if they're doing this for like a job. Like their job is to go out day after day, steal alcohol, and then sell it secondhand.
It could be.
Like who?
I was thinking they were throwing a party, but it could be that.
Well, they hit it. What was it? 2 days in a row? They said, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Somebody said something. Let me see here. Somebody said something about their kid, Scott. My kid used to work at Albertsons, and they had people do this. They'd come in, load a basket filled with booze, and just walk out. Who does that?
These women with like tarantulas on their eyelashes. Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, what kind of life is that?
Yeah.
I know I'm pretty loud, so if you guys want to play me like a fool, then we could just go to jail.
No, I'm not. Wait.
Put your foot in the car.
Wait, I'm gonna put my foot. I'm gonna put my foot in the car, but are you able to get me like my foot in the car? Some kind of liquid, please.
I don't have what you see in this car is what I have. I don't have any water in here.
Because I literally feel nauseous, like I'm going to faint.
All right, well let's get some wind in your face.
Wait.
Their constitutional right to free alcohol.
Ma'am, come on out.
Like, for real, you're at the jail. Once you get inside, there's going to be water in there. There's going to be a little sink.
A whole
with
drinking
a toilet
fountain
attached to it. Right in the cell with you.
People don't like drinking out of those.
Well, she wants water.
That's what happens when you that's what happens when you steal alcohol. You drink out of a toilet.
I'm kind of curious what's about to happen because we are only halfway through this video and we just got to the jail. What's going to happen in this jail?
I hope they do the whole booking process.
She moved her handcuffs around.
That'd be great. I like it when they do that. Apparently, they only do that in McHenry, Illinois. So I think that was the town in Illinois that we kept recognizing the jail cell.
Oh, the corner cell?
Yeah, the corner cell. Exactly.
I have a plate and screws in my arm, and it hurt having it back like that.
Oh, well, it's a good thing those bones are straight. Those bones are straight. So that wouldn't affect them.
Yeah, it does affect it. It hurts.
Complete 43.
All right, step on out, please.
I am sweating back here.
Back to K1.
All right, we're gonna walk over to the passenger side of this car. We're gonna take a seat in the back seat, okay?
You put this one way too tight.
But how long? Let me 1 second, please, because I have to urinate and I don't want to urinate in your car.
Okay. She says she's got to pee. Do you want to let her go inside first?
All right, yeah. You all walk her in real quick. I'll hang out with this one.
Okay. Cool. All right. Go ahead and take a seat.
So you won't let me wipe my face?
No.
Why not? Why not?
I think they should have made her pee in those plastic pants. It would have just stayed right on her like a diaper. Why is she wearing plastic pants?
Because they look cool. Her eyebrow caterpillars told her to wear them.
They're in Cocoa Beach, Florida. It seems hot. It seems hot. Almost June in Cocoa Beach, Florida, wear plastic pants.
It's almost like spandex. Nothing escapes. No moisture. No stink. It's all just trapped.
Yeah, gross.
Go ahead and swing your feet in the car. Go ahead and swing your feet in the car. Okay, well, the door is closing. Please swing your feet in the car.
So you're going to slam my feet in it?
I'm not.
I'm asking you a question.
All right, miss, could you step out for me?
Oh, I was just about to ask if you could turn the AC back on. That's
We're going to walk over here, okay? All right, Miss Richards. So, I'm going to read you Miranda again, all right? You have the right to remain silent. You understand these rights I've explained to you? Yeah, but do you understand the rights I've explained to you?
That I have the right to remain silent.
That's one of them, yeah?
I understand that.
Okay. With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? Nope. Okay. Come on over.
21 to Cocoa Beach, 10
All right, ma'am. I'm going to read you something, okay? I'm going to read you your Miranda rights again, all right?
How many times?
Do you want to sit there or you want to stay
How
up?
many times do these girls need their Miranda rights read to them? This is like the fourth time.
So I think it's because they're like actively, it's almost like they're going soft-sit where they're actively not listening just to be dicks. But it's like, you said you needed to piss. I need to read you these rights. You accept it, and then I'll take you into pee. But
a little quid pro quo. I'll read you your rights.
but
You'll
they're
accept
like,
them. I will let you use the toilet.
I want to sit here and marinate and talk to my caterpillars on my eyebrows or eyelashes. Like, sit here.
43.
Okay. All right, so you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Okay. With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
No.
Okay. All right, well, then we're going to walk around the car and we're going to go to my car.
I was in a vehicle that.
Okay. Well, hang on. Do you want to talk to me or no?
Not really. All I'm saying is I was in a vehicle that left. I had no control over what was going on. And I'm willing to cooperate until we do whatever we have to do.
Okay. Well, this is what we have to do. I'm trying to get down to
She's thinking if I could throw my friend under the bus right now, like real hard, I would love to do that if I can get out of this.
Yeah, she acts as if it's not like the mobile from goddamn Rockford, Illinois that has 240p cameras. Like, man, we just saw somebody wearing what you were wearing with eyelashes exactly like you, steal all of those things. So for you to be like, oh,
I don't think
do
they
not know.
That's why that they've. I don't think they know that that's why they're in custody right now. I think they think that they're only in custody for running from the cops. I think that's what she thinks right now. I think she thinks that they don't have a videotape of her stealing thousands of dollars. I'm just every time I say it, it's more. money.
Officer rolls up and be like,
$100,000 worth of alcohol.
You guys look thirsty. Where'd you get this alcohol by chance? Do you have a receipt?
But if you don't want to talk to me, I'm not going to ask you questions.
I'm talking to you.
Okay. So do you want to talk to me?
I'm talking to you now.
Okay, but I need a yes or no. You gotta be very clear.
I'm talking to you.
Okay, so yes or no?
I am talking to you right now.
Okay, because if you don't give me a yes or no, I have to assume it's no, because I'm not going to violate your rights.
No, I'm talking to you right now.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to go sit in my car.
Try to put your windows down or something. You trying to kill me?
It'll be okay.
I'm suffocating. No, I won't. I'm claustrophobic. It's so.
It was him.
I know
when
that
he
was
walked
a
up,
bitch
no,
ass
when he
nigga.
walked up, he said, "I'm getting a felony."
When he said that,
he said, "They give you a misdemeanor, and they give me a felony for driving off." He said, "Yeah, she's the driver. She's getting a felony. The other one
when
get
he
a
said
misdemeanor."
that,
When he walked up, when he got to the scene, girl, he
Why are they
snatched
letting
me to
them
the car,
talk?
'cause that's the one I've been walking on. He snatched me to the car. I'm like, you ain't
So
gotta
we
go.
can see it. That's
I mean,
why.
So it's either they're letting them talk for this specific
On
reason.
purpose.
Like,
They're letting them talk.
you guys were talking in the back of the car. Like, I don't know why you did that.
They are letting them talk on purpose right now, just for booze and body cams. They knew.
And then-
They
and
knew
then
that we would want to
somebody
see what they were going to
asked-
say to each other.
Let me see here. Somebody asked if she blinks hard enough. See, Alan. If she blinks fast enough, does she start to fly?
I think so. I think so.
That's the one I've been walking on. He snatched me to the car. I'm like, you ain't gotta go out
the
there.
whip is something they want.
I know, girl. I was flooring
Oh.
it, and it was not going nowhere.
I should have been a driver, bitch. I would have got on.
Girl, flooring it, it still was not going nowhere. I'm telling you, that car
All
was
them
not.
shits in the back, bitch. You went stupid. And y'all going in the whip doing all that. This lady gotta come motherfucking pick up her whip. My birthday around the corner, like.
I gotta make all that back.
This shit in the whip? Hell yeah. Bitches ain't the first time, it might not be the last.
Right.
Bitch, take me and get me out tomorrow. I'll fight my case on the streets.
I ain't got nothing to say to
aggravated
them.
and smoking joint.
They're gonna be mad with me because I ain't got nothing to talk about.
I don't either. We getting out. I'm ready to go.
I'm putting my hands in front of me.
Playing around.
Nope, we're not live.
We're live.
Thank God they put us in the same whip. Steffi, I could have sworn you
I was
running.
thinking the same thing, eyelash lady. Thank God they put you in the same whip. I was
Yeah,
thinking the
like-
exact sentence in my head.
I don't. So now seeing it, that's exactly why they did this.
Yes,
and I would
they're
never
"Here,
like.
have some rope.
Yeah, exactly. Like obviously, you're gonna see the backseat cam, right? But let's
Yeah.
just say even if they didn't have the backseat cam, and they just turned the dash cam on to catch audio, like
Yeah.
I'm not saying a goddamn thing in the back of the car. I'm barely breathing in the car. You know what I mean? Like I don't want them to catch me doing anything. These guys are just like this. It's like the equivalent of OJ writing the book. Like if I did it, this is how I would have done it. And they're just
If I
talking
did
about
it.
it. Yeah, like what,
One in custody, one in the back. Bitch, you should have went.
I know. I'm like, damn.
But it's like, how far would you get? The whip in the back. They had the dogs out.
It's nothing but like.
I know.
That's
I
why
see
this is
that.
like nonetheless.
I see that. This your first offense. Bitch, you're getting in and out. Charges, you see how I just went to court? She get dropped, you're dropped.
It's hard.
And you have 3 offenses until they keep that shit on the record. The first offense, bitch, you go pay that break, get that shit off. Second offense, pay that break, get it off. The third offense, they doing a lot. Well, that's all I keep telling him, bitch. What about the jail? I didn't do, bitch, we ain't do nothing. This was a false arrest.
Look at how much alcohol.
Okay.
Did you see the amount of alcohol in this car? Holy cannoli.
Well, they
Let's
probably-
back it up there.
They've probably been at it all day.
Is that Hennessy?
I'm not going to say yay or nay, but looks like Hennessy to me.
It looks like they got some of those expensive candles right here too. They've been on a shopping spree today. These candles are like $20 a piece.
And then they're going to go to Facebook Marketplace and try to sell all this shit.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's already in totes. Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus. I don't know.
Look at all that stuff.
Oh yeah, that's. God.
Those Bath and Body Works candles are expensive.
Hey, if we do want to grab one of the bigger favorite bags, we'll toss them as we get them in.
I don't know if those are bigger. If the ones are bigger.
Yeah, we'll just toss.
That's for food?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I'll be 10-8 south end. All right, yeah, we're going to try to knock this out. I kicked the tow truck driver away a little bit because we told him it's going to take a while, but they're going to be right back.
They had a field day at Bath and Body Works before they went to this liquor store. Look at each one of these things is like $10 a piece. Each one of these bottles, at least. Some of them are probably 12.
Okay, so I'm a bit younger than most people at this point in chat. Was there a point where if somebody tried to steal something from a store, you could just drop them right there in the store?
Just tackle them.
Yeah, like, do we not believe in security anymore? Like,
they don't do it anymore. They don't touch people anymore. It's crazy.
I just can't imagine you at Bath and Body Works saw somebody steal hundreds of dollars worth of stuff, and then you just go, "All right, have a good day. Come back next time, and hopefully you pay." I guess.
No, but if you're an employee, if you want to keep your job, you know.
Right back. So those are their purses. We'll take those. We'll put those separate. Here, if you want to hold that, I'm just gonna start tossing stuff. I'm just waiting for the migraine to kick in. Oh yeah. Oh my God. All right.
What's up?
Here, I'll.
Be careful with that broken.
Oh shit.
Stop laughing.
I'm scared. Oh God. You can't help but laugh, man. Like it sucks so bad, but you can't help but laugh. I'm so pissed off right now. It is what it is.
And now they're getting lotions from Bath and Body Works. Like
those cobs are gonna smell like freaking lavender lilac all day after handling all that. They're gonna smell like Bath and Body Works all day.
They're gonna go. Well, see, that's the thing. It's 8 o'clock, which means they still have all day.
Yeah, they're gonna go home and their wives are gonna think they cheated on them.
Yeah, that's what I was getting
some
at.
shoplifters.
Did you go to work today, or did you cheat on me? Were you down by the river? Like,
why do you smell like daffodils?
Yeah, like this tote's already full too.
Damn it, man. It just keeps going.
Ridiculous.
Serious case of sticky fingers.
This is not even a case of like sticky fingers. This is just like what's the plan with all this? What is the
all right? Time out.
Like all of it.
Can you speak for a second?
I can. Why?
Did it get switched to your webcam mic?
Did it?
Or do you have a webcam mic?
Oh no. Hold on, let me check. I know all of my lights just went out. So
yeah, I just noticed the dog cam went black, and I'm like,
something's
better you
happening.
than me.
No, it says it's still using my mic, my real mic.
Yeah, it is what it is then.
Does it sound weird?
It sounds all like echoey a little bit. But I just saw people in chat were like, "Did she switch to her webcam mic?" And I'm like,
"We're almost done." So I don't know what's going on in my house.
This stuff, like you're talking, this is thousands upon thousands of dollars of merchandise at this point.
It's a ton of booze. So there's a ton of booze.
I wouldn't even know what to do with that alcohol.
At least they were nice enough to leave bags back here.
It's another purse. It's probably, no, that's probably not stolen. Is depression setting in yet? Yeah. The pain only lasts for a little bit.
We worried about all the caps and stuff?
Nope, not even worried about that. I mean, in all of this, I mean, these stores are just going to write it. I mean, it's not like they're going to want it back. Yeah. This car belongs to, it's like registered to some business.
Is it stolen too?
No, evidently it's not reported Signal 10 yet. All right, do. Just the liquor alone, you're gonna have.
Oh, they were like some of the bottles they took were like $100 plus.
I mean, just the liquor alone, they got felony.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we still got so much stuff here in the back. God.
Like
dude.
When I said thousands of dollars, I thought I was exaggerating when I said they had thousands of dollars. This is literally is thousands of dollars worth of merchandise.
You were probably right with like 1,000 or 2 of just the alcohol they stole.
Yeah.
That we knew about. And that wasn't including the 3 or 4 other liquor stores they hit, the Bath and Body Works they hit.
Yeah, the entire inventory of a Bath and Body Works shop.
Yeah, like not even. Again, how do you even steal that? Like in that quantity?
They throw it in a bag and leave, I assume. All we have is Ava here. Ava, plots. You want this? You know what to do. Plots. Plots. Thank you. That's a good girl. I don't know where Dave just got home from work, so I'm assuming Zena's greeting him.
Too late to call in sick.
Yeah, I'm actually not feeling well.
Yeah.
Back here.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
On this box of corn.
I mean, at least they're courteous enough to load up this bag.
Yeah.
It's literally filling this cop's. It's literally filling this cop's entire SUV, the back seat and the back of it. It's full.
I just want to point out too, that car had to be sitting different with all that shit in the trunk.
Yeah, it's all liquids. It's all.
Yeah, I was about to say it's all alcohol, lotions, and like spray bottles from Bath and Body Works. Like
lotions and potions, you know.
I mean, to be fair though, the other one wasn't exactly the smallest of chicks, so it wasn't sitting like this.
Yeah.
You know what the real bad part of this is, though? Is like even with all this, you still have to prove where they stole it from.
CID is gonna have fun with this one,
and they're gonna have to. Businesses are gonna want to prosecute too.
Those do you see those basket-like bags that they have right here? That's what they give you at Bath and Body Works to carry around the store to shop with. So they just took some of those. Those belong to the stores too. They took some of those and filled them up and just
dipped out.
Walked out. Yep.
Tear on that bag.
All liquor?
No, it's like stuff from Bath and Body Works. Like they've hit like all this is brand new. Like they've hit Bath and Body Works like nonstop.
New York City and stuff that they're getting hit up with all that crap.
Like if you all are ever wondering If you ever go on Facebook Marketplace and you're wondering to yourself, why is this Bath and Body Works candle so cheap when it's so expensive in the store? This is why. This is what you're buying. This is who you're buying it from. Just keep that in mind.
You want the phone down in here too?
Yeah, no, any personal stuff.
29-year-old Stephanie was charged with fleeing or eluding at a high speed, driving with a suspended...
I swear, if these people get probation or suspended sentences, I am going to go crazy right now. Let's see what happens. I don't know what happens. I haven't watched this.
license with knowledge, reckless driving, and resisting an officer without violence. She initially pled not guilty, but now it looks like a plea deal has been arranged, but the document is not yet available to the public. 24-year-old Demi Ann was charged with resisting arrest without violence. She was ordered to pay $381 in fines and fees. A year later, she has yet to pay anything towards that amount. The theft portion was referred to Florida's Criminal Investigations Division. If you like this video and want to see more like it, subscribe to Arrest Cam. As always,
how?
$300, $384.
The chick that half-ass swung at a cop got more,
like 60 days suspended sentence
and like $917 in fines or whatever.
Yeah,
these people basically got nothing, and they stole tens of thousands of dollars worth of stuff.
Yeah,
and
this is just one day.
And
this is not the first time they did this. This is not the first time they did this.
Yeah, they said, oh, we're going to have to contact the stores. Let's be honest. There's probably not going to be that many Bath and Body Works around. And if there are, call them and be like, hey, did two people come into your store and steal all of your shit?
Yeah.
That's probably going to be the one.
I imagine they already have a call in. Like one of these employees saw them walk out with all this stuff. Because first of all, you don't fill up your basket that full at Bath and Body Works because the stuff is so expensive. You have like maybe 5 things, maybe if you're splurging. You don't have a full basket like overflowing like that. They would have noticed that. Anyway. So what do you got going on this week besides many videos coming out?
I'm going to make a video for Reading the Room right after this. So if you guys want to go subscribe to that, it's the pinned comment. As always, we're almost to 500 subscribers.
Nice.
That's really it. That's all I got going on. I might not do anything tomorrow because
take
back deck things.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much that's going to cost or how much time it is. I
can tell you, we had to replace our deck completely, and it was $10,000, something like that. So I hope you're able to repair yours, is all I'm saying.
I'm trying to replace the top boards, board by board by board.
Yeah, we did that for a while. For years, actually, we did that as they rotted through, and then it just came to a point where we just had to rip it out and just start over. So
Mrs. K in the pool, and she was coming up with new things for me to do in the backyard. So that's why tomorrow's happening.
That's what you get for letting her be outside. You get chores. That's what you get. I have nothing happening until Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. We will be back for our second Booze and Body Cams of the week. And don't forget, there will not be a show on Friday because I will be watching fireworks, probably eating ice cream. I'm not sure. Something like that.
Yeah,
That's it.
I don't know what I'm doing Friday. We'll see. We shall see.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Gotta look forward cause the salt is back. Swear to God I'm at the cul-de-sac. Yep, used to rub the lamps in my sultan's hat. And now it's all back to this cul-de-sac. Don't know what's ahead but you can't look back. Lot's wife is just salty Jack. You got them handshake deals in perfect packs. Yeah, gotta fall back to the cul-de-sac. Just step right side, step right back. Step forward twice, kick your shoulders back. Got to step left side, step to the back. We still can't make